You're still in the game, and you actually managed to pick a color this time.
Alright, it's working. It's working!
Yay! Yeah!
Yeet!
Nick, get back in the server. Or is he not here? Is he not back yet?
Well, you did call it.
It's loading.
Alright. We're almost ready to jump back into it.
Ah!
You
And I'm
spelled
ready to-
Captain wrong.
Exactly.
What?
He spelled Captain wrong.
And I said exactly.
Alright. Everyone, while we're waiting for things to come back online, what is your character's trucker name?
Trucker name?
What's my character's what?
Trucker name.
Trucker name?
If they were a trucker, what would their call sign be?
Big Green.
No, big fish, big fish.
Mama fuck or Papa fuck you.
That's the DeviantArt name.
That's a little too edgy for DeviantArt.
So what is it?
And that's
Too
saying-
edgy
that's
for
saying a lot.
DeviantArt?
That's saying a lot.
Is it making a fur affinity name then?
No, it's a 4chan name.
That's
definitely or a Reddit name. I could see that as well.
What? Papa fuck you?
Yep.
Meanwhile, Steven sent me this.
What he send you? That is the best in a nutshell.
I have an
I
echo.
just realized I need to get like out of this fucking room and shoot somebody.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that too loud.
Hey, wouldn't be a path.
You're on an FBI watch list now. You're welcome.
All right. Is everyone back? Are we ready? Wowie? Josh?
This one's my This one's my personal favorite bug joke, though.
Yeah.
Well, once someone turns off that echo, we'll all be ready.
I don't know who's echoing.
It's not me.
Not me.
I've heard myself echo at a long delay.
It's
It's
just
Nick. It's Nick. Burn him.
Not me.
It's you.
Your name was the only name lit up, and I heard myself echo.
You are you.
If I talk really loud.
Fix yourself, you nerd.
Okay, I think it stopped because it's not doing it anymore.
Alright.
Okay.
All
My
right.
mic's muted. Now it's
Is
not,
everyone
but it
here?
was.
I am ready.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, I just realized since Brother John is with the
Whoever's
guard,
watching a stream,
he can heal them.
they're doing it.
He can make sure none of our guard friends die, or our pirate crew friends die.
Exactly.
Our fishy
That's why we
friend.
sent them over there.
That's the whole freaking point.
The fishy friend.
So, what did I miss? Has the floor fallen in yet?
That's
no,
what we're
I've
doing.
waited. I've waited and waited and waited.
Let's do
Okay.
this.
All right.
Wait, I gotta put the music back on. Okay,
Oh,
go.
boy. All right.
I'm playing
So-
my music now.
That's what I'm doing.
Volofik flips his head in the air again and catches it, and it starts glowing from the inside, and then he shoots off another cannon blast of a fireball.
Whoa.
And it's... Ooh.
Ooh, sounds
27 to people who fail, 13 to people who pass.
I think
If
these
you're
cards might be
paying
dead
attention,
or dying soon.
out of
This-
context.
I need to
if
lower
you're
my
paying
list height.
attention to this. If you're paying attention,
I'm just gonna delete them as they
out of
die.
context, don't worry about it.
Dead.
They're just
Dead?
incinerated.
It's a good
27?
old-fashioned Zelda game. When you defeat somebody, they disappear.
Yeah, but leave behind their loot.
I don't think they're
Yeah.
leaving behind much loot when they're burning alive.
Also, there is a gigantic hole busted open in the floor
Cute.
as a large portion of the floor simply ceases to exist as it's incinerated.
Halden?
Now,
Whoop whoop.
I don't think the
Alden?
guard in my bubble falls, does he?
No, the bubble itself falls. It splooshes on the ground in the basement.
With the guard still in it?
Yes.
Technically, the only area that should be falling is the area that's that's covered by both circles, because there has
Yeah,
That's what I put.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Captain Morgan is going to use a villain point
Oh
to
shit.
pass. He's a boss. Of course he has villain points.
Yeet.
That means we still haven't
Does
landed
this
a
guy
hit
really
on
not
him.
die, though?
Can
He passed his save.
Oh boy. The guards have health.
So both side foes exist.
How are these guys doing?
Who?
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how they're doing.
They're all gonna
They could
die.
all be dead.
They're
for
all
all
gonna
we-
die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop these guys over there.
I am now 3 drinks in. Let's kill this guy before I kill
I'll be right-
myself.
I'll be right back. I need to go get the barrel of alcohol real quick. I'm going to do something really stupid.
Okay.
It's like, oh, all right, Volofik shouts.
Well,
Next thing I need is a clear shot
well-
to the captain. Just give
Yeah.
me that, and this is all over.
Alright, Markall Harkall, it is your turn.
Oh,
Can I
by the
roll a
way, I
keg of
spent a
al-
hero point to pull an extra
Can
spell
I go-
slot out of my butt.
Worth.
Can I go behind us, grab that extra keg of alcohol, roll it in here and shoot it?
That keg of alcohol is way bigger than the door. Way bigger than the door.
Why is there so much alcohol then?
It's a rum
Because it's
factory!
Captain Morgan.
Brodo has a keg of alcohol on him at all times.
Brodo, I need to borrow your keg for the betterment of the group.
I will say that you would know enough to know that alcohol wouldn't explode unless it's very, very strong.
Or
And
aerosolized.
pressurized, maybe.
I mean,
Just turn it
back
into an
in the old
aerosol, make it a
days-
fuel air bomb.
True.
Alright, when
They just have crap loads of
When I say-
wine, beer, rum, whiskey, and moonshine.
You have moonshine?
when I say throw
I
the
have moonshine.
Man, that stuff
All right.
that's
For
like
real though,
nobody's
that's not gonna
business.
work, so don't try it.
Really? Moonshine?
Okay, never mind then.
Moonshine burns. Like, it
I-
doesn't take anything.
But it doesn't explode.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Moonshine just explodes as soon as you brew it.
Can you slosh some moonshine on them? I can shoot them and then.
I mean, you could take a step to the side and you'd have a fairly clear shot on this guy.
And then this guy, if you kill that guy. then-
Actually, yeah, this other guy further away would not even have cover against you.
Actually, what the heck? We're in a rum distillery. Why didn't we make Molotovs?
Because we don't want to burn the
Exactly.
place down. We don't
Yeah, we do.
want to burn the place down.
Wow, we just blasted a hole in the floor.
We
Repairable.
don't want to burn the place down.
Alright, move me so I have a nice range so I can see
I
one
did.
person
Alright, yep.
Yeah.
through the doorway.
Watch me. I will destroy the entire building 1 20-foot radius circle at a time.
Please no. Brodo wants to keep
But
this
at the
place.
same time, make it so I don't die.
In all
right away.
seriousness, I'm out of fireballs.
You're in a fine place.
I even spent
I have
the
a
hero
12-foot
point so I could
rowboat if that
pull
helps
an extra
anybody.
spell slot out of my butt.
Okay.
I have a 12-foot
take-
rowboat if that helps anybody.
I take one shot.
Alright. You can take 2.
You know what? Screw it. Let's take 2 shots. Since I'm at a safe distance, I shouldn't have to worry about counterattack. So I need to do a 14 and a 15.
Yep.
Wait, is there any bonus that I need to applicable?
The bless
No,
is still around, right?
Yeah, he has bless and point blank shot, so it's +2 over his normal things. But also he's using he's also firing with both guns, one from each gun. He has one gun in each hand and he's firing them both. So that's a -2 to each shot, so it's just your regular bonuses.
So 14 and 15. 14 shot is 26.
Hits.
15 shot is 31.
Hits. So roll 2d8 plus 15 for the damage between the two of them.
26.
Describe how he dies.
Killing.
You're just saying, I kill him?
He goes bang bang, they're dead.
Bang bang!
Describe
Bang
what-
bang! He staggers and falls in the pit and goes splat.
Like Luigi.
No, I was asking who I was killing.
Oh,
2 guards.
just one of the guards.
Oh, one of the guards. Okay.
You only have enough damage to kill one of them.
Okay. One of them get he dies to a with a shot to the testicles.
Why not go for a headshot perfectly between the eyes?
Because that's not as
Nah.
you know.
It's not as humiliating.
Yeah.
Exactly. You go to hell. How'd you die? I got shot in the nuts. Shit.
You shoot him between the legs, and he falls over screaming and bleeding out, and quickly bleeds
And he-
to death.
No, he falls backwards into the pit, screaming all the way down. There is a
Wilhelm
distant
scream.
thud.
As he bleeds out and breaks his neck on the floor below.
Works for me.
Yeah, we have this perfectly good pit. We can't not Sparta someone.
Yeah, we have a nice big pit in the ground. Zemo's a nice big orc with it who can make some good grapple checks. We just need to start chucking people in there.
That's the true fact.
Sidon, you're up.
Alright, first
Let's
off,
Sparta kick.
Oh, you got the Aqueous Orb. You can chuck the guys in there down the pit.
Aqueous Orb's gonna churn on this guy. 2d6.
On-
The Aqueous Orb fell in the pit, by the way.
Yeah, but he's still in it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know where it is. And everyone else, because they might not realize that it doesn't float.
Yeah, it doesn't float. So
Takes
3.
another.
So
He
4
takes
damage.
another. Alright, 4.
Yeah, only 4.
On who? On him?
This guy, and he's in the pit too, so.
Alright, he is just in a bubble down there drowning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the floor is weak enough in the damaged areas that Zemo could sunder it.
Yep, probably.
Excalibur is gonna get out. This guy's dead. No, this guy's not dead. This guy.
Yeah, can you do at least 13 damage in one hit?
Probably.
We shall find out. Excalibur is gonna start by attacking. Wait, to who? This guy?
Yes.
This guy. Alright. Bite. Natural 20.
Oh, critical
Nice.
roll to confirm.
28.
That confirms. Roll
Yo.
damage twice.
Damage on who? Twice.
5 plus 6 plus 2 would be something. He's just
13.
dead. He's just
He
very
dead.
He's very dead.
He dead. Describe how you kill him with as much overkill as you'd like.
So, Excalibur, as he's moving past him towards his true target, which is eventually going to be this guy, just slicks his nose out to the side and runs through him, and he's now stuck on his nose.
The fish has a guy stuck on his nose,
And
yes.
as the fish arrives here, he turns towards the pit and sneezes, and the guy falls off his nose into the pit.
Very nice.
He screams, lands on top of the other guy, and dies.
Sidon's going to take shots at Mr. Wizard Hat.
No, it's like, how did you die? I got sneezed.
Sidon's going to take shots at Mr. Wizard Hat.
Alright.
That would be 20, not natural. 21.
Let's see.
22, sorry,
It'd
he's
be
point blank.
both him and the guy who got shot in the testicles. Get to hell and have a
where
conversation. Like,
is-
how'd you die? I got sneezed on by
Alright.
a fish.
Does the wizard really have more than
How'd
20
you die?
AC?
I got shot in
No,
the nuts.
I just had trouble finding it. That it hits.
Alright, good. And 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 damage.
For the first shot. Second shot. This exact same attack roll. Interesting. 22.
Alright.
And 13, 14, 15.
15.
Yes.
One hits him right in the pelvis, and the other hits him in the lower gut, right around the kidney. He's already looking very bad. Zemo.
Yep. Alrighty. Can Zemo move to hit anybody in particular with his sword?
You can take a step forward and attack Halden, who is
Okay, Okay, now
at the moment very low on health.
yeah. So here's a quick question. How many people can I declare Smite Evil on?
Yeah, you.
Are you certain? Because I've been reading through the Paladin rules and I can't really find anything.
If it doesn't say that there's a limit on how often you can use it, then
Well,
there
it's
might
not a limit. It's not a question of how many times I can use it. I know that I can use it 3 times a day. The question is how many people I can have
Paladin
it active
chooses
on.
one target with insight to smite.
Yeah, but that is before it adds the descriptor that I get more uses a day, and I currently have 3 uses a day.
Yes, you have multiple uses,
hmm
and you can smite multiple people, but you have to smite them one. You have to call the smite one at a time.
Hmm.
You can have multiple smites active that you use, but you can only do one per turn because you only have one swift action a turn.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it costs a
Since-
swift action to call smite against one target.
yeah. Is Halden evil?
He is indeed evil.
Alright.
Really?
I use my first
He's not.
I use my first Smite Evil on Halden and go to attack him.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Oh boy, and since Halden has already attacked me with his Cone of Fire, Grudge Fighter applies.
Oh.
Oh!
Woo!
I get to do the entire 14 plus to attack.
Oh,
Smite
boy.
Evil, Divine Bond, Grudge, and Bless. Boy oh boy.
Oh boy.
Boys, no leveled up.
Let's just say I think Alden is dead.
Okay, I am burning a hero point to re-roll because of 2 stinks.
Does it still hit? Question mark.
Would a 2 hit?
16?
That would be a 16 to attack.
I will tell you that you don't need to re-roll. I mean, you do need the hero point, but you can just add 4 to it, and it would hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you don't need
Burn a
another
hero
re-roll.
point to add 4 and attack him.
Alright, let me clear one from your kit.
Yeah, and I mean, you have plenty of cash. Just keep making drawings and you have infinite hero points.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. Just keep giving that man hero points as long as he keeps making drawings. I will not be mad, even though I am currently empty.
Alright, I deal 28 damage to Halden with a single... Well,
Okay. So, you walk around the corner, you just look at him, take
Oh
your
man,
great
whoa,
sword in
Shindaru.
both hands, oh my whoa, Shindaru, you lift up your sword, and you cleave him in two from head to toe. And two
When he
halves of
comes
his body just like peel apart. One of them falls in the pit, and the other just kind of crumples. Right there.
and that is why you have a paladin in your party when you fight bosses.
Yep.
Yeah, the other half of his body just slides down the wall.
Yep.
Fancy.
And blood
Omae
just drips into
No
the pit.
Shindaru. Nani?
Nani?
Oh no, wait, I forgot. He has to declare Smite Evil, so Zemo takes a step to the room, looks, you, I'ma smite you. and then cleaves him in twain.
No, Omewo Shindaru is him declaring Smite Evil.
No, Zemo declares Smite Evil by saying, you, I'ma smite you.
Ah, orc paladins.
Alright.
No,
Yoko.
we've killed him twice now.
Yeah, no, Haldan's just
We've
like...
gotta kill everyone else, especially the wizard, and make sure he stays dead this time.
No,
Especially the wizard. The wizard is probably how he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haldan just like... Haldan is just like stands there for a second, and now I am the dead. Flop, flop.
Yoko.
Okay. If I made a good enough acrobatics, could I jump up high enough to get the wizard guy? Or am I going to...
No.
Okay,
No,
I
you
figured
need
as
to
much.
roll redonkulously high.
It is +4 to the DC for every 1 foot you
I
are
know.
jumping, and he is like
God.
20 feet in the air.
I know. I mean, if it was just the 10 feet,
15.
I probably could have got it, but the 15...
Well,
I'm okay.
it would be easier for you to run up the stairs and jump off
Yeah,
the balcony.
that's what I was going to do then. And I don't know if I go up a level. Dupe. I'm now on the next floor, I guess. I don't know how. That probably used up all my movement to get to the next floor.
Okay. So pick where you're at.
Closest, I guess. Like
Right there. Right here would be the closest you can get.
Okay, yeah. Okay, there. I mean,
Our floor things multiplied and scattered.
Well, I'm just using these temporarily because it looks like this entire area is the foyer. So, basically, the
Yeah,
top...
about half the foyer is gone.
Well, I'm talking about the upper level foyer.
Ah.
So basically, the top floor goes like this.
The Swaggins and Lord of the Bling.
I'm gonna use spell recall to get armor lock back. And could I total defense still or no?
I'm pretty sure
I
that
take the standard action.
Yeah, if I don't move, I probably can't.
I'm pretty sure you still have Expeditious Retreat active, so you can move pretty much wherever you want.
You mean expeditious attack?
Yeah.
One moment, I'll check.
And it may
Yes,
not
go.
seem, but it hasn't not been that long.
It lasts 7 minutes.
So yeah, you still have it.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's
spell
the case.
recall can be done with a swift action, so you can recall a spell and even cast it again.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh dear.
Hold on. Because I know he's archetyped and it changed something. Because he's an armored battle mage.
Hmm.
Magus.
Hmm.
Well, spell recall is typically a swift action.
Let's see. Nope, you're fine. You can do that still.
Yep,
It's other.
so you
It changes other stuff.
Yep, you may total defense and also spell recall, but you could also just spell recall and cast. And
Yeah, I
also
could do
still
that.
have move.
One moment.
But you only
Okay,
cast
well-
like one spell.
I spelled I'm gonna try casting it on Captain Morgan.
What spell?
Armor lock.
Okay. Alright, he gets a reflex save. And he passes, and he's wearing light armor,
So he's staggered.
and he is entangled because he passed. I think.
Well, if you pass it, I think the opposite happens. You'd be staggered.
A target in light or medium metal armor that succeeds its saving throw is unaffected.
Oof.
Yeah, the heavier the armor, the stronger the effect. But it is light armor, so he saves for no effect.
Well, I can still move. I think, yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
You know what I realized a forgotten opportunity was?
What?
When you armor lock someone, describe them T-posing.
Nice.
Oh boy.
So does that make it,
So Haldon was just standing there T-posed.
does that make it
While
Mr.
Zemo
Wizard
cut
Cat's
into
turn?
them.
Hold on. Where's the thing that I'm looking for?
I'm gonna time Mr. Wizard Cat too.
Alright. The wizard is going to turn and look at Sidon.
And I glare back.
Hold on. Wait, what is...
Who's making little shooty noises?
Not me.
I mean,
It was me.
Watch him fireball, and then this half the building's going to be dead.
Why is there an angry cat?
It's Rumaldun. Really, this cat is Oreo. And she's not angry, she is having her time, if you know what I mean. So she has been very high on hormones for the past few days.
Alright, he's going to look at you, Sidon, and I'm going to want a will save from you as he casts a spell.
She's normally quieter. But
Yeah,
when the
just-
hormones kick in, she is a completely different cat.
That's an 11.
Okay, so
Quickly
you
go
are
into my-
overcome with just the realization of just how freaking hilarious this whole situation is, and you just cannot stop laughing. Everything is
great,
just the
hideous
funniest
laughter.
thing ever.
It wasn't already?
But now he's just showing it.
No, Sidon is just laughing like an evil madman, cackling with glee as he starts chanting about Morgan's demise. and how he's finally victorious.
And then after his standard action, he is going to fly over to try to take cover behind the balcony, not realizing that Yoko's up there.
So how long
Jump
am I
on
gonna...
him.
What does that mean for me, actually? I don't understand.
So you're just laughing, and that's all you can do. It's a full round action,
For how
but you get
long?
to make another... It lasts for a number of rounds per level of the caster.
Make a save at the end of each round, but until then you can't do anything.
Okay.
Yes. Alright. That's Snack Guy's turn. Now it's this one guard's turn.
There's one guard still alive?
Yeah!
There's one guard still alive. He's going
Holy
to fly
cow.
there.
Did
There's
this guy
actually-
drown?
This guy's still down here, too. Technically. Can we just say he drowned?
Yeah, it's easier that way. He's going to attack Han.
Bubbles up now.
It rolls really well, so he hits Han. And his other attack is going to be at Bell. And what's his bonus for second attack? Not a single one of these guys has gotten to use their second attack yet. It misses.
I mean, to be fair, we're shredding them real quick.
Well, we haven't
And
gotten a single hit on Captain, though.
Just wait.
Nobody's had time. I think that I am going to be the first person to actually get to hit the captain.
Maybe.
Unless
No,
somebody does first in the next round.
If we don't
Yeah.
stop the Captain, we're all gonna die.
I'm next, and don't worry.
Good.
It's
but-
Volofik's turn.
Wolfie, you're way over here.
I also have
Don't die.
Die!
Don't die, Wowie. We need Volofik alive.
Okay, I have Expeditious Retreat. That means I can move 60 feet in one move action. I measured it out. This is 55 feet.
So what you gonna do?
So, Volofik zips around the corner, sees Captain Morgan unscrewing his pommel, and looks on in sheer horror, knowing what's going to happen. And in a desperate bid to stop him, he lunges forward with an electrified claw that he puts all his energy into. This is the nuke!
This is the nuke.
Uh-oh. Single electrical attack with the nuke.
Alright, is he wearing metal armor, I believe?
Yes, he is. I believe it is a chain shirt.
Now I can't stop imagining just Volofik running around the corner. Whoa, crap!
Oh, shit!
Yes, that's pretty much what happened. Sniper, are you there?
Yes,
Is Captain Morgan wearing metal armor?
yes.
Okay, then this gets a +4 to hit, +3 from Shocking Grasp, and +1 from Bless.
Okay.
Sweet.
Alright, total +12 to hit. Natural
Sweet.
20, critical threat.
Oh!
Oh!
15.
End the fight now! Put him down!
27 to confirm.
That confirms.
Oh
I'm
no!
standing in my chair!
Do it! Do it! Nuke him!
Dude!
Volofik takes 5 damage as his claw crackles with energy.
Oh
This
boy.
Oh boy, this is going to be absolute, total.
Yeah. And guys,
I get the feeling we're gonna turn Captain Morgan into a Christmas light display before we're done with him.
Or Riley's gonna roll all ones on damage.
Please don't.
It's the nuke.
yeah, this
I
has
can't
been
roll all ones on damage. It does. Oh, okay, so
Everyone get ready to down your drinks.
come on, I gotta do lots of math because this is not supposed to happen.
For a second, I was really worried, but then I checked. Shocking Grasp does not allow for a saving throw. There's no way Morgan's getting out of this.
Yeah, that is why I did the test fire first, because if he just had evasion, then I could fall back on this. I am smart.
That
I
was
prepared
smart.
for this. I over-prepared for this. Okay, Captain Morgan takes 105 electric damage.
Captain Morgan turns into a flippin' Christmas tree display.
And then
You know how much his health is?
how much health does he have?
76. He is.
Does he just explode into Ludicrous Gibbs?
He is. You reach out and touch him, and he
don't explode
immediately explodes.
No, I want his clothes. Shit.
Too bad.
You jerk.
Too bad. Half
They
of
are
his-
gone.
His hat flies up and lands on the second floor. Little bits of everything go everywhere. His sword clatters to the ground, its pommel still mostly intact, or mostly attached,
I stuck a
And-
gif on the Discord of what's happening right now.
and there is blood everywhere.
The entire front half, the entire front facing of Volofik is just covered in red and Gibbs. He just turns around slowly.
Can we now just jump to Yoko jumping on this guy?
So Zemo put down Halden, Volofik put down Captain Morgan.
Hey, now it's my turn.
Now we just need Yoko to put down the creepy wizard.
Yeah, Volofik just turns around and his claw is still smoking like a gun.
Yep.
Whose turn is it now?
How the heck did you stack enough feats to make Shocking Grasp do 105 damage?
Okay,
Maggots.
here's what happened. First, I intensified it when I was preparing it. That it makes it a second level slot. Then, when I cast it, I used the Book of Harms to induce Harmful Surge, which causes it to maximize. Yes, this is the anime exposition while everything is frozen in time. Then I used my spellbook's special ability, which is Harmful Surge, which causes it to maximize at the cost of doing 1d4 damage per level of the spell to myself. And then I used the Magus ability Empowered Magic, which lets me empower a spell for free. So I had an intensified maximized empowered Shocking Grasp, which does 47 plus half of 7d6. 42
Ouch.
plus half of 7d6 damage. 7d6, not 76.
And then I played my trap card.
And then I critical hit, so I did 42 plus half of 7d6 twice.
That would not have been a one-shot if you didn't crit. You guys might have been in a
Time to
world
crit,
or
Wowie.
unheard if you didn't. Wowie, rolling the nat 20 when it matters.
No,
Actually,
Zemo
I don't know that he would have been. Yeah, I would have come in if he hadn't managed to kill him.
Yeah, there was
That's
there
true.
was still Mark Hall,
Mark Hall had a
Excalibur,
Yeah,
That's true.
there are a lot
There have
of
been
ways to
plenty
take him down.
opportunities after a hit like that to take him down. That's true.
I could have gotten the kill with that net.
Except we don't have to, cause he's dead!
But,
He's just,
okay,
he is dead, and there is no body to be rezzed.
exactly! Now, Sidon doesn't even have a corpse he can shoot to take his anger out on.
We have that wizard.
Still, Sidon,
That was-
can't that have just been the most cathartic thing you've ever seen? Just like a wizard runs in, grabs the guy by the face, and suddenly the guy is explode.
I mean, Sidon's still laughing at this whole situation.
That's a good point.
I imagine he's only laughing more after watching that.
You think you guys are all laughing? You think you guys are all laughing? Rumaldune is in heaven right now.
Wait, whose turn is it?
Markles.
Rumaldune is
Yeah, my turn.
he just drops down on the ground and starts rolling in the gore
Okay, so
while making happy lizard noises.
Markle, if I move you here, you can shoot at Mr. Wizard Hat.
That's what I was gonna plan to do. Okay, move me in, Scotty. Okay, I take aim at the
Unlimited
wizard.
power.
I take aim at the wizard.
Alright,
15. That's a 30.
that hits. Don't bother rolling damage, because the minimum you could roll would still kill him.
And he falls into the
Yeah, I
pit.
gotta choose how to kill him.
My goodness, did that wizard pick up a divine focus? Cause he's one holy wizard right now!
Oh!
Shut the fuck up.
Set the
I'm sorry,
frickin'
Yoko, I
paladin.
stole your kill. Alright, I shoot him in the head, right underneath his nose, and break his brainstem.
And his head flies back, and his feet flies forward, and he backflips into the pit, falling from basically the top of the second floor all the way to the bottom of the basement, and just goes
Then we-
splat.
Most
And
excellent.
then we see a fox jump off the balcony and
No.
That was way more of a curb stomp than I expected.
To be fair, we are pretty high leveled.
So are they.
We're only level 7!
And that's
I
still
prepared for this.
Yeah,
We took everyone by surprise. I had multiple fireballs to deal
Yeah.
with the crowd of guards. I
I didn't even have to start sundering anything.
yeah, you guys were prepared.
I prepared for it too, so.
we got in all the way to here without.
Let's not
anyone-
fool ourselves, that was a fluke. Now, Sidon turns around, looks at the last remaining guard, and just asks him to surrender.
He's
He
too busy
just-
laughing.
No, wait. Sidon turns around,
I thi-
still cackling with glee, then stops just long enough to run.
Oh, I thought it would have ended because the guy died.
Yeah, I think it would end when the guy dies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, Nathan's exactly right. That's exactly how it happens. Get the hell out of here.
so is it entirely possible for me to
He's
get a
gonna try to
giant
turn and
red
run,
right
and
in the battle?
Bell and Han are gonna try to attack him.
And then Sidon
Both
snaps
hit.
his fingers, and there's two lackeys attack. Ha ha!
And he gets stabbed twice in the back as he tries to run to the door.
Does he
Sorry,
not?
what was that? What was that, Aiden, that you said?
Can I get a giant red panda to ride in the battle?
You have to
I
several
mean, you
feats
could-
and such.
Or you could buy one and train it, but it wouldn't be as good as an animal companion. But you could technically do that, but it wouldn't have much health.
it'll just be one shot by Volofleek.
Anything would get one shot by Volofeek.
Okay, I'm zipping over here now. What's going on this way?
Alright, by the time you get to this room, there you... It's okay. I'm alive.
Is Frederick dead?
Frederick is not dead, but he does look to be close to it.
I
And
suppose
Knock
you have
over
to
everyone
put.
who's dead.
I suppose you have to put Brother John into initiative now, unless this is just ending.
this is just ending.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I presume
Yeah.
once spread the news of their horrible defeat around, all the guards will turn tail and run or something like that.
Yeah.
I
Most of the
think
guard...
all
There's
of
only
them
2
will-
guards over here that are still alive. Because all you guys had all the heavy hitters over there.
I think
And there is
all
only
we
one
have to do-
member of your old crew that is no longer alive.
Oh.
Wait,
I
who
think All
died?
we have left to do is
You don't know
salvage
him.
the building
He is
from,
a nameless...
dead-
He is a nameless one, unless you choose to name him now.
He was just one of the cannoneers. Poor old Frederick. Frodrick. It was Frodrick.
Frodrick.
Poor old Frodrick.
Gundrick.
Frodrick.
His name is Gundrick,
No.
because he manned a gun.
That was his nickname.
See, now all we have to
Alas, poor Gundrick, we know you well.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. So, what are you guys gonna do now that Captain Morgan is dead?
I'm
Loot
gonna
the place of everything that's not nailed down.
Yes.
Yeah. Going to loot that safe.
We need to go down.
I'm
Yoko,
sorry,
you
guys.
said you're...
But I have been looking forward to this for 2 freaking years! Let's go get my damn
We
ship!
need to go downstairs. There's a safe down there.
Okay, that first.
There's a big.
There's also the one upstairs.
Yoko's getting the one upstairs. I mean, you guys are having fun with your stuff, and she's already up there, so she's just going to work on it.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
let me
downstairs.
just...
I run down.
let's look at the downstairs one first. So, we'll get to Yoko in a
hoping-
minute. Here, Yoko. There's your little mini token.
I hope I get a new revolver. See if there's new guns in there,
And
because
unlikely if not a
pirates
single one of the
might have
guards
had
used a
guns.
gun.
I mean, pirates always have guns.
Alright, let me find that thing in my notes. I can finally close all these tabs of Microsoft Word. Except for one.
So who was the wizard?
We have no.
Could we learn about him posthumously?
Yeah.
Like, why did he have a snake?
I'm searching the wizard's body. That was his familiar. What's on the
Okay.
wizard's body?
Okay, hold on, let me look.
I'm just gonna assume
I
everyone came down
just
with me.
closed it.
No. What happens is like Volofig just puts his
Okay.
hand on Captain Morgan's face, and Captain Morgan's like, "Eep."
As you are looting him, you find on his body a +2 ring of protection,
Cool.
apprentice's cheating gloves.
I'm just gonna have to start typing. Slow down. That's too much stuff.
Wait,
Here.
don't I have those?
Okay.
Yeah, you have a set of them.
Yep.
I designed this enemy before you joined the party.
What kind of gloves?
Apprentice cheating gloves.
Apprentice's cheating gloves. By wearing them, they give you the ability to use prestidigitation and mage hand at will.
I'll give them to someone else who wants them once we're done going through all the loot.
Yeah, just make a note card.
Yeah, I'm
For-
just typing down right now what I got.
That'd be a cool thing for Ezio. I mean, Mark.
He has a pair already. He bought
Yeah.
some with his starting gold.
Brodo might want them.
Yeah.
Yoko?
Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll decide once we got everything squared away.
So,
That is what you find on the witch. On the wizard guy.
What
So,
the hell?
Sidon
is this
in
stupid
his-
thing?
That's
Quote,
a
unquote.
link to the wizard's hook.
quote
That's what
unquote,
that-
trying to open the safe, he's just kind of poking at it with his trident. He has no idea how to do this.
Okay, let me quickly
Alright.
find what you find let me quickly find
Has
the loot.
it actually been 2 years since Captain Morgan's first appearance, though?
Yes, since we started this campaign, before you even came in, yes, 2 years.
Yeah. Well, when you joined, they were leaving from the rummery.
Oh my goodness, you designed this guy to be a pirate wizard through and through, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hook hand of +1.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
And I forgot that he had that, and I didn't get to mention it. Peck.
Yeah, and
Man,
it's...
I am taking that hook with me. I'm cutting it off and taking it with me.
Where is Hall?
Yeah, if
Well,
you have
what's gonna
it,
stay unsafe?
you can use you can do somatic components with the hook.
Okay, what's
Yeah, I took that hook, definitely.
safe?
Alright, actually, his armor is ruined, so you can't take that, because you sliced him in freaking half.
The wizard?
No,
Alden.
he's talking about the other guy.
Oh, Holden
Yeah.
had the magic hook. Never mind.
No. It was the wizard.
Okay, then I took the hook.
I was looking at Halden's stuff, and I started to mention something that he had, but then I realized that his armor would be ruined because he was split in half.
Yep.
It wasn't that special, though. Don't worry about it. It's not a
But
huge loss.
Please, Lord, tell me that there isn't something I would really have wanted on Captain Morgan's person that I lost.
Oh, don't worry. The special magical items
Or on the ship.
survived the explosion because
Special magical items all are scattered all over that you have to pick out of the ludicrous giblets.
Okay.
Oh, Yoko grabs the hat because she wants to.
Yeah, Rumaldun is still upstairs. He's just...
Zemo picks up the sword that Captain Morgan was unscrewing the pommel from.
Good idea. I want to find this eye patch.
yeah,
I
Bull
want
of
this
I
eye patch.
search through the giblets that I find here on the floor, and then look up at the safe to see what's in the safe.
Hold
Yeah, I
on.
can open the safe.
I'm looking at like 3 different things.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's this eye patch magic?
Hold on. I'm typing some. I'm putting the important stuff in the Discord chat.
Okay. The 3 things I collected, anyone else can take. Like, Brodo might have more use of a wizard's hook than me.
That's what you find. The rapier and everything below it is what you find on Captain Morgan.
So Volofik takes the sword with the pommel. That's partly
I just said Zemo takes the sword with the pommel.
Okay. Volofik asks to take it. Rumaldun continues playing in the blood puddle upstairs.
First I'm investigating to see what the sword is. Cruel Seaborn Rapier. Give me a
I put
second.
the eye patch on.
Well, Volofik would like to examine its magics because pommels are dangerous.
Very. I put
While
the eye
he's
patch on
holding it, I
over
cast
my
detect
other eye
magic.
patch.
Well,
It is in fact a quite magical weapon.
All right. I assume you're already giving.
Okay, so it does bonus damage to people who are frightened and gives you a bonus to swim checks.
What properties does the pommel have?
It
Just
is
regular
a pommel.
pommel attributes.
It is a pommel. That is all it needs.
It's the technique of throwing the pommel, not the pommel itself.
So the god of pommels just decrees that just has decreed 1,000 years ago that whenever someone throws an unscrewed pommel, it explodes with the force of a tactical nuke.
Well, it's just
No, all you have to do is throw it at 3 times the speed of sound.
Hold
Simple,
on.
really.
the pommel just does.
Can I roll? Can I roll knowledge arcana for exotic pommel knowledge? Or would it be knowledge religion and therefore Zemo's wheelhouse?
Sure. Zemo rolled knowledge religion while he rolled knowledge arcana.
If it's religious thing, I won't roll. Zemo,
It could
you
be-
have this.
There are multiple ways of knowing this.
Okay, I will roll then.
Hold on. What skills needed to open the save? So I can see if
I
I
have
it.
no freaking clue.
Yeah.
I'm still.
You'll find out
slapping
when
it.
once we're done sorting this out, I'll get to that.
All right, what is Zemo's roll? I will assist his roll.
My roll for what now?
Knowledge, religion.
Well, actually, since
Knowledge,
it's separate
religion.
types, I don't think I can assist.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. roll
Let me
knowledge
check my religion bonus because I think I have a religion bonus. Yes, I have a religion bonus. Alrighty, rolling. 17 to religion check.
All right, 25 to Arcana.
Zemo, you don't know all that much, but you do know that there is some sort of power imparted into all pommels when thrown by the pommel god himself, Pomelius. That a pommel can just be destructive without any extra.
Yeah.
Without any.
Zemo is very glad that a true master of the sword was not able to throw the pommel before he was gibbed by the electrical attack.
And
Because-
Volofeek. Oh, continue.
Because it is one of the facts of life. Like, rocks fall down, the sun shines, and if a sword master who knows what he's doing throws a pommel, the world ends.
Yes.
It just deals like 1,000 d20 worth of damage. No big deal.
Yeah. Volofeek would also know that yes, the person who throws the pommel, it does in fact change things. So, if one of you were to try to throw the pommel, if you were to try to throw it lightly, it would likely do very little. So none of you have what it takes to truly unleash the power of the pommel.
Well, you have
Volofeek
to
contemplates
unleash
shooting
power.
a pommel out of his hat like a cannon.
Monster will all die!
Negligent pommel throws are the leading cause of death in Shenaniganland.
Hey, Yoko.
Yeah?
You said you picked up Captain's hat?
Yep.
Would you be willing to part ways with it for a +2 ring of protection and an apprentice's cheating gloves?
I'm good.
Oh. How about that? Both those combined with the
They're
wizard
worth they're worth
Alright, it's safe
10,000.
time. What the fuck?
Man, I want a pirate hat. I'm a pirate, damn it.
Well, hey, let's first look around.
What are you counting the gold from?
me from what
Yeah.
you wrote down.
That's just the value of all the items.
I thought it was worth it.
I'm just gonna
I may
put
have
a
not.
Yeah.
new card.
Yeah,
Okay.
what matters less is their gold value, and what matters more is what they do.
Okay.
Alright.
Anyways, let's open
Markall
things.
investigates the safe.
All right. So now let's get to the safe.
The big
All
one.
right.
I'm just gonna
You know,
put this here.
I was actually hoping that today Volofeek would get gibbed, but instead he was the one doing the gibbing.
Yeah. Okay.
I prepared a death scene and everything.
Why, do you want a new character?
No, I just want to have a cool death scene.
I'll just put this
Why
right
does
here.
this exist?
Y'all can
All
add
right.
to it as we find stuff.
Alright, so you go to the front of the large safe, and looking at it, it looks to be extremely sturdy. And do you have knowledge arcana or a spellcraft?
Me? No.
Anyone?
Yes. I just rolled it earlier. I have +10
Oh,
knowledge
right.
arcana and +11 spellcraft. Pick one.
Roll spellcraft when you eventually get around to looking at the lock.
All right. Am I called over? If I'm not
Volofeek,
called
ye
over,
be good with your hands.
okay, sure. He studies
He
the
needs
lock.
to investigate
right.
lock.
Roll
Need the
spellcraft.
booty.
30. Natural 19.
This object that is this lock on this safe is what is called a universal lock. So,
Okay.
short version is that this lock will keep this thing shut until the person who put it there tells it with a verbal command to open.
No, you stick your finger in it like it's the key. And it only opens for the chosen finger.
Well, the chosen finger is probably gibbed at the moment.
Yes. It is, however, you do know that it is, however, possible to pick the lock, but it is not. But it will destroy the lock. So it's possible to pick it, but it's difficult. And if you do succeed, it will destroy the lock. But it's virtually impossible to remove it every other way because Captain Morgan's been explodinated.
Yeah,
What's the
Volofik
skill
explains
needed
that
to
this
lock
safe
it?
is secured for Captain Morgan and only for Captain Morgan, and unfortunately, he kind of blew up the key.
And I want to have the lock fixed.
Captain Morgan is the key, and he unfortunately was exploded.
Yoko has
Anyone
lockpicks, but
else?
she's upstairs doing her own thing without
It
Do you
would-
think we could fool the lock if we got somebody else's finger, covered it in Captain Morgan Gibbs, and put it in the lock?
It is not a finger lock. It is opened with a command word.
Alright, say every word
Well-
in the English dictionary. Let's go.
No, you stick. No. I have to have this. You stick your finger in it and then say the command word.
Okay, fine. I'll go with that.
Seymour, me big burly orc paladin! Wail on that there lock until it shatters into a million pieces like the soul of our dead enemy, Captain Morgan!
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Volofik's like, or we could just wait a day and I could just dispel the lock.
We could do that.
Also, I kind of accidentally touched the thing because it was unlocked and now it just has a W.
Sidon walks up
What thing?
really
What?
close to
Oh.
Volofik and says, "No!"
You.
F for the list. That's okay. It's in the Discord chat.
Not everything, I don't think. I don't know. I was just putting it there for convenience.
Yoko, we need you.
No,
Get down here,
looks
please.
like everything's there so far.
I
We
just-
need
I
you
know,
to
I was
come
just putting it
unlock
there
the
for
safe.
convenience.
Alright, if he's not needed for anything else, Volofik is going to go upstairs and do arcane scans to pick magic items out of all the gibs that have been scattered literally everywhere
That's a
from
good
the
idea.
various violences that have been inflicted on multiple individuals.
That's a good idea.
I perception check the safe to see if there's anything that has like hints on it.
It has what?
See if there's any hints on the safe.
What do you think this is, Scooby-Doo?
Roll perception.
Yeah, hold on. $29.
29. It seems to be completely plain, and that there is no indication of what the command word might be. Alright. Let's, for the moment, jump up to Yoko, up at the upstairs. Assuming you still went that way.
Yoko is messing around with the safes she found over here.
Alright, let's see. Let me find it. Okay, where are my notes for it? I know I have notes for what's inside it somewhere. Hold on, give me a moment. Alright. So, it seems to be a normal mundane lock as you are looking at it, that you could try to pick if you want.
Alright, I'm going to try to pick it.
Alright, go ahead and make a roll.
28.
28?
Yeah.
With relative ease, you're actually able to pick this rather complex lock and open up the safe rather quickly. Roll a perception check.
Okay. 25. Oh, if it's a trap, I got extra
No,
stuff.
actually. You notice the first thing you notice when you open the safe isn't the stuff lying at the bottom, but the fact that the back of the safe is in fact a false back. That there is a hidden compartment back there.
Oh, what's she gonna find?
Oh.
What's she gonna find?
Okay. What did I find?
Having a room
You open
is
it up?
useful.
You open it up and you find 2 pieces of parchment. One of them is the deed of ownership of the island,
I know who wants
and
that.
the other... What?
I know who wants that.
And the other is the
Dibs on the
deed of
deed.
ownership of the rummery.
Ho, ho, ho.
Brodo
Fancy.
wants those bad. He's not here right now.
Volofik just takes both, and then he's like,
Whoa, you
if you
know
want it, you
downstairs.
can duel me a high noon.
Hey, you guys are downstairs.
Yeah, you're downstairs.
I'm joking, of course.
I know
am
you are, but you're
joking, of
downstairs.
course. I would
Okay.
not do that even if I was present.
Okay. What else is in the safe?
You find 10,000 gold pieces in platinum
Nice.
and a
Platinum.
dark blue rhomboid ion stone,
I don't even know what
which
that means.
is an ion stone that
It's an Ioun stone. Get it
I-
right.
an Ioun stone that when it's like a stone that you can have like hovering around you.
Okay, what
and-
you do is you take the stone, you hold it out at arm's length, then you let go, and it orbits you like you're a planet.
Yes.
And it provides you bonuses.
Yes. And the bonus this one provides is that you get +2 to perception and sense motive while you're using it.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
good for
there's-
you, Yoko.
Yeah, there's tons of different kinds.
Okay. And is that all
Let
that's in
me-
that safe?
Yep.
Oh, question, is it pristine or cracked? I know I'm not there, but they would know.
It is pristine.
All right. Then Yoko's going to.
I'm going to post it in the Discord.
Okay, I'm going to check. Is there anything on this desk area?
You spelled rhomboid wrong.
Who cares?
I don't care. On the desk, you only see like a half-written letter.
Okay. She's going to then check out the wizard's room for wizard stuff.
Question, it is 11 p.m. What if we call the game now?
We could.
Yeah, it's almost 12 a.m. for us.
We're getting loot. Let us finish up with the loot. Then
We
we
gotta
can end.
find
Yeah.
the loot. I need to step foot on my ship, or I will go insane.
We need to finish up the loot, and we need to get on the ship, and then we can end. I'm sorry.
There's more going on here than what we... How about this? We'll finish up the loot, then you guys will go onto the ship, but you will not set sail,
Oh no,
and
no,
then we will
we're
end it.
not leaving. I just need to step foot on my frickin' ship.
Okay,
Okay.
go
You
step
need
foot
to
on
run
that.
all the way out to the ship, walk on the deck, and then run back.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, Sidon's just leaving. Y'all can keep looting.
Okay.
I walk into the bar area.
Yeah,
and
Volofik,
investigate
after
the,
doing a magical scan, he's more
bartender
concerned with the fact that they let a guy get away, and that guy is going to be telling everyone that the devil himself is here and took the captain's life.
Alright. So, Yoko, in those 3 rooms, as you go through them, where is it?
Watch, she finds the keyword written on a piece of parchment in the desk. On the desk.
Hold on. What you find is what's it called? A snap leaf necklace.
I remember this.
But yeah, while everyone else is looting, Volofik stands guard on the balcony.
Alright.
I investigate the bar area.
There is a lot of rum everywhere.
Oh, no shit. Now, keep in mind, we have bags of holding, so you can take, assuming it fits in the bag, all of the rum. All of it. Nick has...
That stuff does not fit in your bags of holding. Those things are bigger than you, significantly.
I mean what's in the bar.
Okay,
Ah.
all he has to do to get all the rum is just open his bag and just keep pouring it.
There you go.
Nick has stupid amounts of alcohol in his bag of holding.
Guys,
Okay.
I'm not sure you're quite getting it. You guys have the deed of ownership of the island.
I know.
Well,
We don't need to go looting anymore. We can just sit back and relax.
Yeah, you're looting your own house. You know that.
Okay, yeah, but you wanna know what I wanna find? I wanna find everything in my house. You know, I don't wanna be like,
Alright.
oh, where was my... I didn't know I had a diamond sword or whatever.
I have a full set of diamond armor and gear? We need to go fight the
and it's just like on a display mannequin.
Yeah, I don't want that
I
sort of situation.
Anyways,
investigate the cash register in the bar.
there is no cash register. This is in his basement.
Those don't even exist.
Whatever the hell.
There's no money in
There's
here.
no money. Shit. Well, there is a small keg sitting there on the thing.
Yes, that is a keg of rum, and you can take that if you want it.
I take it. I take both of them.
Alright, write it into your inventory.
But yeah, before we end, I just want you to pull up, if you have a map of the ship. I just want to see it.
I do not have one yet.
Damn you, I guess I'll be waiting still.
I will have one ready for you next session, I promise you.
Well, that's where Sidon is. He's
What
on the
do I
docks
add that
looking
as?
at the ship.
Question. What do I add that as?
There's an equipment section near the bottom.
I know, but what do I
Okay,
add it as? What's the category?
There's an equipment category, I think it's called equipment. You can just add it in there. And I accidentally closed the tab.
The
Heck.
2 kegs of beer. Or
So
2
yeah.
kegs of rum.
We should probably wrap up soon and save the rest of the looting for next game.
Yeah.
Like, we can open the safe up next game.
Yeah. It's in the gear section. You can just add plus and add, like, hey, I have a keg of rum.
Yeah,
I
Volofik
have
needs
2
to
kegs
dispel
of rum.
magic on
I
that
took
jazz
both of them.
anyway.
On what? Oh, on the safe. I thought you were talking about the rum.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of, when you were walking around with Detect Magic active, that's magic.
The bed?
Oh boy. What kind?
Oh, Lord.
Let me check to see.
Bro,
I'm rolling spellcraft.
do we have, like, Romani milk here?
What?
Have anyone here played Majora's Mask?
No.
Is there question?
21 spellcraft.
Are there any small empty barrels around the bar?
Yes, there are several.
I take them all and then go fill up the kegs with beer. With
Are you
rum.
kidding?
I think Adam has a good point. We own a rummery. We don't ever have to worry about rum ever again.
Yeah. Also, apparently, I never decided what the effects of the enchanted rum are. I forgot. I just wrote effects TBD,
You know what
and
that
then never
means?
actually figured out. And I assumed
Guess what?
that I
No,
figured
I
it
Figure it
out.
out
That
next
means-
session.
You know what that means? We're
No,
gonna have to
this-
find out
You can
after we
figure it
drink
out
it.
next session.
Yep.
No, this rum
Or
is my
that.
personal stat. This
Fun times
rum is for
ahead.
my-
No, it just has
Okay.
an overwhelming aura, and it just blinds him just by looking at it, and he
Okay.
can't tell what it is.
Okay, I'm writing my notes for things to do for session 35. This
I'm
was
gonna
session
say I have-
34.
Fancy.
Figure
I
out
have-
what the peckin'. Magic
I'm
rum
gonna say I
dust.
have.
It
10
explodes,
kegs
obviously.
of
That's why
rum.
it's in a red barrel. It's like drinking nitroglycerin.
Hey
I'm
Milo,
gonna
I
have.
Make
didn't
I'm
it
gonna
drink
say
that.
I
That's
have 10
nitroglycerin.
kegs of rum.
Make a map of the peck and ship.
I'm gonna say
I
I have 10
understood that
kegs of rum.
reference.
Of course, you understood that reference. Let's see. What else? So I need to decide what the rum does. I need to make a map of the ship. What else do I need to do?
Make sure you have
Yeah.
the whole island mapped out, because we are gonna go searching. Like, not mapped out, but what we could find.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
loot the fortress. We're gonna loot everything to high hell.
You're
But
looting your
did we
own
find
house.
everything that's of value in in this building so
Wait,
far?
What was that?
Did we find everything of value in this building?
No,
Okay, we keep looking.
Yeah.
we can
You
keep
know what
looking
I'm
next
doing,
episode, though.
Yeah. Anything else you'll find will be later.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
all you're gonna find for now. But next session you can find more.
Yeah, Volofeek is going to be out by the
Hey.
door, and the next game, when there's like a bunch of people that start arriving after the jailbreak gets found out, and this guy alerts them too, the escapee. As soon as everyone's alerted and just a small army comes here, and they come up, they're like, "Who the heck are you?" And then Volofeek be like, "We're the new owners. Don't believe us? Look inside. That crater is your old boss."
Yeah. Let's
Uh.
just say Markle has like 10 kegs of rum in his sack of holding.
All right.
The best
You're-
part is there is a literal crater.
Yep. And
10
you
kegs
all
of-
you all have enough rum to last you several lifetimes, and Mark Hall is carrying that much on him at the moment.
Personal use only. This character is gonna be a drunk.
What
Oh no, not another one.
do you mean another one?
Frodo.
Frodo hasn't been egregious about it.
He is a drunk, though.
He is.
He is.
This
But he
character's
acts
gonna
like
be
a stoner, not a
massive
drunk.
True.
Okay, I gotta go to sleep, though. We gotta end this.
Okay.
I think I figured out what the issue was.
What?
There's this thing over here that says pass